shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lips. Hustle and get all the cash you can get. If you run into problems, only just ask for the kid. My nigga, there ain't nothing we got in common. I'm just my.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast, coming to you with another episode. We're at episode 52. We're coming at you on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram. Newly, this is our second episode aired on Instagram Live. Yo, much love from Instagram. Welcome to the broadcast. All right, it's me, your boy Julian Black here with Quarter Water TV. We may have a couple of folks pop in, we may not. Some of them may pop in the comments. And if you're coming in from Facebook, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, or whatever. YouTube, hit the like up. We appreciate it. Those interactions cost nothing, but it lets us know you're there and we can appreciate your presence. What we got going? Much love. I am foreign. Welcome.
I just retweeted that shit on X.
I
live, yeah, but we was up here talking about the cartels in Mexico, and we kind of having a disagreement as we do sometimes. But my stance is this: I'm saying that the war where the cartels is at never stops, and bro is saying that the mass amounts of war. They put a ceasefire to it so they could make money, and I'm saying the only way they can make money is through the violence. That's the only way they could protect what they got.
Violence does, and my thing is, violence does not make the money. Violence protects your assets. Mm-hmm. Consistent violence is going to slow down the progress of being able to move and make money. If the people keep killing, even over there. You need people to move shit. You need workers to move shit. You need people to guard your shit. If they're constantly killing each other, you got a whole load and everybody's killed. It never makes it to America. It never makes it to the tunnel.
But they're not constantly killing. Like they're not killing their own people. Like constantly, they're killing their enemies.
Yeah, they're enemies too. But you need to be working. You need to be working and moving and protecting. So
yeah, but that's why they have. Hold on. That's why they have workers. They have workers. This is why they run their shit like a business. They have workers. They have people that's in the farm. They got people that's processing and bagging and shit. They got positions for that. Just like they got soldiers. The people that's selling and processing the drugs ain't the same people shooting.
No, the people that are shooting are the ones that's supposed to be soldiers. They guard. They protect.
Yeah. So it's always more. There's always more soldiers.
Yeah.
If you in a third world country, there's always more soldiers.
And the thing about it too is, like, even if it's active war, but I was just saying, violence doesn't earn money. Violence slows it down. Violence brings heat to the route, even in a third world country. You got CIA over there. You got the federales over there. If they consistently murder, it puts bad press and bad media. They don't. The cartels don't like that heat either. They murder when they have to. They just don't run around and just happily, nimbly, bimbly murder.
They literally be running around happily just murdering people. What are you talking about? Look, all right, prime example, right? They be kidnapping, nigga. Don't nothing make shit hotter than kidnapping white people. Nigga, the cartel will you think they down there thinking about heat? Nigga, they not. They not, dog. Ain't nothing gonna make the block hotter than you kidnapping a Caucasian. Nothing. And they be doing that.
Kidnapping, killing, yeah.
I don't nothing make it. The government will allow y'all to kill each other before they allow y'all to just be kidnapping white people willy-nilly. And they will, if a white person get caught out of bounds in Mexico, your ass is getting kidnapped, nigga.
Get kidnapped and killed, and that doesn't.
They might not even kill you. They might just hold you for a little while.
But that doesn't change. I mean, that doesn't change the operation. But I was just saying, like violence is a necessary thing in that life.
Agreed.
But violence doesn't earn no money. It doesn't make money.
I'm not saying it makes money, but it's the only way they can protect their money. So they can't say you can't then go and say, well, the bosses is against the bosses don't like. Yes, they do, nigga. Why are you lying? You're lying, nigga. Because the more vicious your shooters and your gunners are, is the more productive, more powerful, and the money you're gonna get.
Well, for
in the
say
third world country.
if the bosses want and have a need for violence to be satiated or to be massaged, they can easily pick people, kidnap them, and murder them on their home soil and get away with it.
They
don't
not
need
serial killers, bro. They not.
their
They not.
entire factions warring against each other.
They not serial killers. They're not serial killers. These niggas ain't killing because it make them feel good. But I'm saying though, the drug game in these third world countries
Mhm.
and violence is hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. So you can't. There could never be a ceasefire. It could never.
No, I'm not saying okay per se. That's we're moving on semantics. Okay, there is a slow and a lull in violence. That's how they get business done. They can't. An active strong war doesn't promote anything. So yeah, they may still be at war, but they'll agree to disagree and move their own sections and have their own like tunnels and shit to protect. They're not they're not actively warring.
Now I get what you're saying. You saying that they not constantly. I'm gonna have niggas in your backyard every night. They not constantly on that. But if they catch you out of bounds,
or if you violate. If you violate or you move or you snitching, they may make moves on you. But I was just saying, like, and that guy wasn't saying that that there's no violence, but he was just saying that they don't really enjoy because it does slow down the money. It does slow down the movement. They need you moving bricks. They need you protecting loads. They need you protecting their people and their property and their assets. They don't need you going back and forth, getting yourself killed over some stupid beef over abroad.
Oh, I get now that makes sense. Now, if it ain't over no territory or no money or something like that, you just beefing over emotional shit. I can see that. But I feel like it's always gonna be tension about the drug shit. Always.
And that's when that's when you see the mass killings when they have like entire groups of dudes killed because they need to wipe them guys out and replace them because they kept not listening and they kept slowing their money down and they kept killing and indiscriminately warring unauthorized. Like even in the regular games, you get yourself fucked for making an unauthorized hit on another gang member.
Facts. Or doing something that could start a beef with a gang that y'all ain't rivals with, and you could start a whole war. Facts.
Yes.
Agree. So yeah, we agree. I agree on that.
And I was seeing because I was like what you were saying was making complete sense, but I was just saying, but like. I don't know. I might have had a difficult time wording it in a way where you understood what I was saying.
You was wording it right. It just I wasn't I'm thinking like you saying that a ceasefire is we can see each other and don't nothing happen. I don't think it's like that with them. I just think when they cease fire is nigga, you stay over there and we stay over here. If we catch you over here though.
Your ass.
That's your ass. Like that's you feel what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. But I get what you saying. I agree with what you saying though. It ain't constant like warfare type shit.
Yeah. And there's always a threat of violence because you can't call a Better Business Bureau when someone steals your bricks or they short you money. You gotta
or even somebody short stops one of your workers. Like say you got a nigga from up here that's copping work from you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then another nigga from another cartel going holler at him and offer him some bricks for 5,000 less than what you feel what I'm saying with you. That could cause shit right there too.
Yes. What's up,
and
Sunday?
That's not even that's not even shit in their country. That could happen here.
Yeah.
Like say a nigga from up here mess with one cartel from there, but he bump into another nigga that's connected to another. That could start a war there, and that could happen here. Because this is where they make most of their money at.
Well, shit, a good chunk of their money's coming through here. And now also the cartels are smarter. They're not like just street hood criminals. They venture into multiple other resources. They're doing internet
political. Them niggas is political.
They're you heard it. Those mugs. What they did. They fucking forced themselves into the avocado industry. They was making money by Shanghai and avocado farms and locking down the avocado industry. Yo, welcome. I see you cats rolling in on Instagram. I appreciate you guys coming in. Shout out.
Salute. You know what I do respect about them though? That's what I be saying. That's what I said. The Africans should have been on that shit. Cause them niggas down there really trying to make their country, well, at least they live in situation better by committing crime. That's what every country does.
True that.
Go to the beginning of every single country. When you go to the beginning, they either got their money from stealing or selling something they wasn't supposed to be selling.
Yo,
You know
we definitely gotta get them Sunday Troublemaker t-shirts set up one of these days.
Fact.
Yo, who was I talking to? I was telling them Mark Matthew. Actually, shoot, we got Mark Matthews' new debut video for the kid that's from the album The Family That Party Too Hard. I think that was the name of the album, right? The Family That Party Too Much. And we're gonna play Mark Matthew just released this like a day ago. Yeah, for the kid, Family That Party Too Hard, original album. You can go, the links to that are in the description on Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, just Facebook and YouTube. We can't put it on Twitch. I don't think I could put it on X. And much love to the cast coming in for X. We actually got quite a few people that rolled in on X. All right, hold up. I'm gonna try to set up this video. We're gonna pause this music. We go to Mark's video. And also, too, I put the link on Facebook to Mark's YouTube. Please go ahead and click on that link to the YouTube. Go check out. He has a bunch of videos on there. We've reviewed a few of them live on a stream, but we're gonna go ahead and this song is called For the Kid. Mark's new video. We're gonna go ahead and take a listen to that.
Yeah, this video is definitely fire too. Like,
I love this joint.
this shit is fire.
Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lips. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lips. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. My nigga, there ain't nothing we got in common. I'm just mobbing with Smokey Low. If you niggas got a problem, go inside of the baller in my grown section. Yes, I'm on me and these liquor bottles and models move mono, we mono with me. Wonder why we in the kitchen for. We cooking up in whippers looking like a liquor store. Misinform you, homie, while I need to go and get your boy before your boy go missing for a longer term negotiable fall. Nothing for me to get you annihilated, but I'd rather be with brethren successes we celebrated. Love to do this for the working class people with car payments in this recipe to the mellow. Forever be the greatest. Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lips. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lips. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. Yo, she got a big booty, little waistline, and we level and shit. To the baseline, running marathons to reach the finish line. Take time, independent, never let a fraud label take mine. Me and this music, holy matrimony. This nigga lifestyle is a gimmick. Why you capping, homie? Shorty got with me to racks. I see the bacchiotomies. The California king quality stands over quantity. Honestly, only dudes around me stand up niggas. Quit trapping, got careers.
Brick Face, salute.
Salute, Brick Face.
Till I die, smoke low, it's go time, nigga. Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lid. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. Mark Matthew, I'm back with the shit. 170, 38 in the flash of the lid. Hustle and get all the cash you get. If you run into problems, homie, just ask for the kid. Big booty, little waistline. Shorty got a big booty, little waistline. Big booty, little waistline. And we level with Shorty, you grind to the baseline. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I'm loving it. We played this song numerous occasions on the Hard Pause podcast. I was surprised when they put the video out. I was like, shoot, I love this song.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, that's Sauce. Sauce did that video. Sauce getting nasty with the editing too. Like,
yo, for real.
Yeah, nasty with the editing. Salute to Sauce.
Let me pull out this shit, joint. Sorry about that. It's smart. Went on to another video. Hold up. I got you.
I was about to say what I'm hearing. I was about to be like, what
I don't even know what that is. Oh, they was about to give me a copyright. They jumped right into Nipsey, bro. I was like,
oh, yeah.
No, you too. Brick Face in the
Man.
building. Much love. Hold on, let me check up on Instagram because I got to look in a different window for Instagram. Yo, shout out to all the cats coming in from Instagram. Yo, Foreign's cracking up. Yes, sir. Unc, what's up? What's up?
Salute.
Trendsetter Nikki, thank you for showing up. Yeah, we got quite a few cats that popped in on the gram. I appreciate you guys taking the time to roll in. Shout out to Rissa. And shout out to all you cats that are in here from X. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. So, but yeah, man, I love that video right now.
Yeah, that shit is definitely fire.
Yeah, they did that. Y'all did yourself, Sauce and Mark Matthew.
Look, have you been seeing your boy Luther Campbell going crazy? Luke.
I mean, since that salute. You mean since that video he put up that we reviewed that other time?
Nah, he's still chilling. Like he's still been going crazy. Like I don't know what's up with him. Maybe either he getting paid or I don't know what's up with him. Like
he probably really feel and believe his shit. He probably
DL Hughley going crazy too. I don't know what's up with him neither. Like,
see, I like DL's comedy. I can't get behind his political shit because he gets in an emotional realm and he kind of just start talking out his face all crazy. He don't need no proof, no facts. He just be straight emotion. And I love his comedy, but he be sounding crazy when I listen to it. That's why I said I don't really listen to celebrities' political sways. Unless it's a celebrity that has already shown themselves to be grounded and logical and like that. Like I would listen to what Denzel Washington has to say. You know, Denzel is eerily quiet about a lot of shit. He
rarely speaks. He rarely voices his opinion on shit. Facts. Yeah. You're right.
Because he knows. He said, I'm here to act and give you guys phenomenal movies, not give you my political opinion. Especially when most of the what gets me crazy is when people's political opinions are completely based on bullshit they've heard. They didn't read one thing. So as soon as they hear something they like about someone they like to hear about someone they don't like, they just run with the shit. And
Prime example. I heard I started hearing rumors that one of Joe Biden's mentors that passed away was this dude named Robert Byrd. And they were saying, and I was hearing Robert Byrd used to be a Klansman. So I started doing my research. And guess what, y'all? Robert Byrd used to be a Klansman.
Yeah, I knew that.
So Joe Biden, y'all boy Joe Biden, his idol was a Klansman. But I didn't just take people's word for it. You feel what I'm saying? When I started seeing the rumors, I went and did my research before I even mentioned it up here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I read up on it too, and they try to make because I think Mr. Biden eulogized the dude's funeral, but a lot of people were there. Shit, the Obamas was at this dude's funeral. So
yeah, but Obama don't like black people neither. What you talking about? All that capping. I'm about through with them because the Democrats mastered the facts. The Democrats mastered the art of like smiling in your face and undermining you at the same time. Obama, you think about it, they said more police was killing niggas more than all the people that died during slavery, damn near.
Well,
it couldn't have been that much, or Jim Crow, or one of the other Jim Crow, one of them shit.
I mean, one person dying, an innocent, unarmed person dying at the hands of police is one too many. But there were the height of the Black Lives Matter was organized under Obama.
Was Obama? And he didn't do nothing.
I mean, what could he do?
Man, let's police start running around here killing white people, and you'll see what they could do. I'm gonna show you what he. When people was posting them videos, when people started posting them videos, running around here pretending like black people was running around here beating up Asians. Remember that? What did they do? They immediately came out and signed the Asian bill. Am I capping?
Well, but you know what's funny is that the year they signed that Asian hate bill, there was 3 times as many black folks that got hit with hate.
We always get nigga you do know since slavery ended, we have been the highest rate of hate ever since slavery. We always been the highest rated slave hate crime victims. We have always been the highest victims of that. But the reason why I brought that up was when people be like, what Obama could have did the same shit Biden did when people was acting like niggas was running around here beating up Asians, which was propaganda. Because as soon as they passed the law, it just immediately stopped because it never was happening for real.
Biden didn't pass. Biden's the executive officer. He doesn't pass laws, but the Senate, Congress, they're the lawmakers. They're the ones that passed it. I mean, he didn't oppose it because the president can't veto. But
You
know,
you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, though. Yeah,
it happened under his watch.
Under
So
his watch, like, yeah, like, so it's your fault. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
To back up on this one, like almost all politicians' family owned slave historically. Not all,
Facts.
but
most of them.
A chunk of them. Like there was over 100 senators and congressmen who are descendants of slave owners. There's all the living presidents outside of Slick Don are descendants of slave owners, including Obama.
Except for Lincoln. I don't think Lincoln either.
No, I'm saying living, not all presidents. Like,
okay. All right.
If we go back, it's peppered with people that own people throughout that. Yeah, I'm talking about living guys.
Said living, all right.
Yeah, living. My bad.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, shit. You even said we had an ancestor that owned some people.
Nigga, the Atterbury, William Atterbury. Nigga, our uncle name wasn't Billy. Name is William, right? That was his name.
I think so. I think so.
That's William Atterbury was a slave owner. Nigga, every black American is descendants of slave owners.
Oh, cause they used to like to dip in the chocolate sometime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody. That's where we get, like, that's where I got, like, I think the most amount of white blood in me is English, and that come from the Atterbury. He came from England.
All right.
And he got let out of jail. I'm telling you, Google this where you get a chance. Google the descendants of William Atterbury, and you'll read the whole story about him. We got locked up over there, and when he got out of jail, somehow he scammed his way to come over here, and within a matter of a few years, he had land, slaves, all of that shit.
Oh wow, he came over here and got the bag straight out the box.
Nah, I think they was giving people shit for real. The same way they give immigrant shit, I swear to God, I think they was giving people land and slaves.
Well, I know that I saw a speech from Martin Luther the King where he was talking about the grants and land in education they were giving to European farmers that were coming straight from Europe into the United States, European immigrants. And he was like, I'm going to DC to get our check. He was talking like that. And then in the end, he wound up a month or so later dead. So he passed.
I'm telling you, the American way is to keep the money. It's not away from black people. It's away from the black American. Keep the money, because the immigrants, no disrespect to them, they don't really be fighting for nothing. They really come here just to work and get money and just, they ain't come here fighting white supremacy or no shit like that. So the American way is to keep the money away from the black Americans. That's the American way. When you hear people say it's the American way, that's what it is. Stealing shit from us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Colonizing and stealing our shit and then pushing us in the middle of these places so we could build up these towns and then keep pushing us all over America. Because that's what happened. That's what's been happening since the inception of what we call the United States. Black people have been getting pushed all over the place.
It was something I had on the tip of my tongue. I lost my train. It'll come back to me. Fuck it, I lost it. I guess we can move on. Did you want to start looking at the we moving from this? Okay, by no means is this a hate America podcast today, but we got that police.
Now, I love them. Well, I love America. I just hate I'm American. I love America. Let me reference this video for the people, right? I hate police. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not never calling them to help me. So people be like, well, don't call the police. I don't give a fuck. I don't call them. I'm never calling them for help. I don't rock with police at all. I think they all be lying. Even the ones y'all call the good police will watch a bad police do something grimy to you. So I brought this video to my brother to show evidence of I don't care. They be like, oh, most police are good. Yeah, right. This is cap. Like when people be like, most police are good police. This is cap. I'm saying my opinion. I don't believe most police are good police. I believe most of them are shitty. And if you're good police, the bad police will blackball you, and you'll be by yourself.
And I'm like, and I'm not. I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I have a little more faith in people. I believe there's way more good than bad. But there are, just like there are bad people, there are bad police officers that don't do their job and that fail to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. But they kind of get judged like hood black people. the bulk are judged by the few that are bad actors.
How, dog? We can sit here for hours and thousands
Going
and
on it.
thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and watch police doing shitty, bro. I'm talking about different police officers. We can sit.
Oh,
Me
yeah,
and you
we
could
got
sit
that.
on this podcast for probably months or probably years and watch video after video after video of police violating people's rights, and not just black people, white people, old people, young, just violating all kind of people rights for real. But go ahead, play the video, man. So
All right, here we go. We're gonna move into this video, and also additional preface in the video. These are court proceedings and different circumstances where police officers have violated people's constitutional rights and abused their power. And when they get to court, they're playing stupid. Like they didn't know it was an accident. They didn't know the rules, which every year as a law enforcement official, you get a refresher on constitutional law and shit like that. So they lying.
hold on though. Can I say this?
Go
Are
ahead.
they really who knows? Do they really get the refresher, or do they have a piece of paper that you sign at the bottom saying I got a refresher?
I mean, there's police departments probably cooking and do that. I know in my job,
Most of them probably
you can't. It's
you
computer.
ain't police, nigga. You ain't no police.
Law enforcement, they're held to the same standard in regards
Nah,
to retraining.
to the outside public, y'all. In theory, y'all held to this. I'm talking about in house, nigga. Hey, that shit ain't going on. When them niggas take urines, them niggas probably telling them, yo, you got a urine in a month, nigga. Get right.
Yeah, I know. When we have a unscheduled urinalysis for my job, they tell you the day of and send your ass.
Yeah,
over
but
to
I'm gonna
the-
show you the difference between y'all and them niggas. Before we get set up, we gotta lay this groundwork before we get into this. The reason why it's different is because they shit is ran more like a gang, because they on the street doing all kind of illegal shit, violating people's rights, committing crime. They getting high on steroids. Did I ever tell you the story how a supervisor at my job had a whole federal indictment?
I think we mentioned it before. I don't know if we talked on a pod or was
Well,
on
for
one
the
of
people
the
that if I don't know if I mentioned it on a pod at my job where I work, I had a supervisor that was currently going through a federal indictment. He was indicted by the feds for selling steroids. He told me he was just waiting to get sentenced. He was waiting to he pled out, so he was just waiting to get sentenced. He told me most of his clientele, he said all his clientele, not most, he said all his clientele was correction officers, state police officers, and regular police officers. All of them.
Yeah, that's wild.
Play the clip.
All right, hold on. Let me switch it up. Brim. You gotta turn the music.
Today, we will look at 6 different incidents between police officers and citizens.
What lawful basis was there for you to demand her ID?
I don't know.
What lawful basis was there for you to put her in handcuffs in response to her not giving you her ID?
I don't know.
In order to detain somebody, what do you have to have legally?
I do not know the law legally.
Okay.
Because I don't know the law exactly.
You don't know when an officer is allowed to detain
I mean,
somebody?
civilians know what they need.
The moment she realized that she is in a big
Any
trouble.
probable cause.
This is Sergeant Jennifer Larson and Lieutenant Donald Milazzo, both cops for over 20 years and completely unaware of the law. A woman named Amanda was videotaping the Cook County Courthouse from outside. Lieutenant Milazzo told her that what she was doing was against the law and that she would be placed under observation.
Now, do you believe the fact that they didn't know the law, or you think they're just playing stupid? I think they're playing stupid.
I'm gonna show you something. Real talk. I don't know. I believe all police be lying, but I don't know, because a lot of them really don't be knowing the law. They be on camera, dog. They on camera on body cam violating people's law. They think that really, some of them really don't be knowing. Some of them be stupid. Them niggas be. I'm telling you that shit the refresher that you telling me. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas so filthy and dirty. I wouldn't be surprised if they got a piece of paper that they just signed. Yo, that's the refresher. Say you went through it. I'm telling you. Because what's gonna happen if you don't go? But hold on. What's gonna happen if you don't go? If you don't do the refresher? Nothing. Them niggas be shooting people and nothing happen. They get fired from one police and go get hired at another station.
Yeah, if you resign before termination, you can.
They let them all do that. You don't see do you rarely see police get fired? They let them all resign. It don't matter what they did. They let them resign. They tell them, yo, resign before we fire you so you can get all your shit.
All right, let's see.
I don't know what to answer your question. I don't know what to believe because some of them really be stupid. I believe that this is what I believe because it just came. I just had an epiphany. This is what I believe. The man is lying. The lady, she dumb. She don't know. She don't know the law. Because and I'm not going off of her being a woman and him being a man. I'm just going off body language. In her face, she had a dumbass look on her face, and he had more of a smug look on his face.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel that they both line because even at a grade school level, you know, you need probable cause almost for anything to engage, even this to detain someone or they like even a search when it's a search incident to arrest. Let's say I'm a police officer and I see you and I have probable cause to think you've committed a crime. So I'm going to discuss the crime and investigate the crime. So you're being detained at the moment. You can't leave. I got the right to pat your outer clothing to see if you got weapons for my safety. That doesn't get me in your pockets. That doesn't get me in your other stuff. I just pat you for officer safety. Now we're gonna search your shit once we know we're gonna arrest you. Then we can search and find the other shit on you. But a lot of times what they were doing,
you in the wrong bubble, nigga. You got it, nigga. They'll never do that shit like that. Never.
Let me finish my thought. I'm telling you what the law is, what they're supposed to do.
I'm saying that, and now here's the trick. Now this is why I'm saying there's some dumb ones when they're getting trained, right? And they're getting trained by the rest of these police, and their police is going around pulling niggas over, violating niggas' rights all the time. They don't know how you know what's the real way to do if you getting trained wrong. They all be violating people's rights.
Well, the training in the academy teaches you the law. You get all that law. You get the books. You get everything you need. The officer that's training you on the street, they're not teaching you the law. They're teaching you supposed to be regular procedures and policies, which are lesser than the law. You're supposed to know the law your damn self already. You know what I'm saying?
To graduate high.
Welcome.
To graduate high school. To graduate high school, you got to know algebra, right? I swear to God, most adults cannot do the fucking algebra problem. So that's what I'm saying. So to get in, you might have learned it, but after a while, them niggas don't be know. They be forgetting all that shit. They don't be knowing the law. I'm telling you.
I mean,
when we get to the lady, right? Just hear me out. Just watch the lady, man. Or watch the dude. The dude is answering confident. The lady is on some dumbfounded shit. Just watch.
All right, let's move back. This Officer Caruso, that's not his name. It's Mazza.
No, just wait. It's gonna get to the end. No, that's not it's gonna get to the real interrogation. You could just play it through.
All right, here we go. In action.
But what he didn't know is that her video recording was completely legal. According to the law, if there is no oral conversation in a public place, it can be recorded on video.
Ma'am, can I ask what you're doing?
I'm recording the building.
Why?
Because I want to.
For what purpose? Can I get a supervisor?
Now, there's these Fifth Amendment auditors that do shit like this all the time to catch out cops that don't know the law.
Pause it. This is just for me to say this real quick. Pause it.
Facility.
Gotcha.
You know why they do that? Because there's so many of them niggas that they either don't know the law or they just ignore the law. It's so many of them. That's why you got so many auditors running around doing this shit, because there's so many of these niggas that be violating people's civil rights. It's an astronomical amount of them niggas that be doing that shit.
Even with the auditors, they got multiple tries before they find a dumb one. A lot of their incursions are, even if the cop is overstepping, another cop or a supervisor comes in and shuts it down. Because there was auditors that was filming, that was airing that when the officers corrected themselves. Like there's one dude that was mad because he wanted to lock up some cat, and the supervisor said, "For what? What'd he do?" Well, he was recording. Well, he could do that. What else? Did you see him do something? Then he could go. He's fine. He could record. The supervisor came and told him. So yeah, the auditors, I think sometimes are they're a little more obnoxious than anything. They'll go to a building and film people while they work, and knowing they're going to get pissed off, and then the cops come and ask them. I was like, just because you can doesn't always mean you should.
But it does mean you should, nigga, because these niggas, yes, it does, because if it's legal, I should be able to do what the fuck I want to. If there's laws, right? I get people get aggravated by shit. I get it, right? But there's laws. So if there's laws about certain shit, I should be able to do what the fuck I want without police coming asking me what I'm doing without. I don't get that. Like,
even if the police come and talk, but I'm just like, if you sitting at your job, it'll get annoying if a nigga come putting the camera in your face all the time. So I'm not saying that makes the officer right for violating the motherfucker's constitutional rights, but that doesn't make the person doing the recording less obnoxious.
No, I ain't saying that. I ain't talking about the auditor's interaction with the workers. I'm talking about the auditor's interaction with the police. Now, if as soon as the police come and the nigga's not doing nothing against the law, stop trying to push a crime.
Yeah, well,
that's the problem.
For the most part, that's the encounter with most cops. With these auditors, most of the cops back off. They don't get locked up. The ones that don't back off wind up in court. If the people wind up making millions.
I don't know about that most cop shit.
This is a fact. If you get caught, like this lady right now, the lady that went through this shit right now, she's gonna win millions in a lawsuit.
No, I ain't saying that they win, but I'm saying what I'm disagreeing with you saying most cops are back off. I disagree with that part.
Well, a lot of them do, because we would have hella more videos. There's millions of encounters.
We can sit here for. I'm telling you, bro. I watch these videos. We can sit here for so long that we'll get tired of it. To watching these cops violate people's civil rights. Mad thousands, probably millions of videos. I'm not making this up.
Over the years, it'd be billions of them if every single cop was doing it. And they was recording. Auditors would have not just hundreds of thousands
over the
years.
Millions. You got to remember, people. It just been over these past probably 10 years that people been recording police, because this with the cell phone shit. It ain't been that long. If niggas been recording it from the beginning, it probably would be billions of nigga. Back in the 90s, they would nigga, bro, you really tripping now, nigga. Because back in the 90s, they was really violating nigga shit back then.
I've been a victim of an overzealous cop in Bridgeport.
Way worse than this body cam era. They used to be doing all digging in people's ass on the street.
Yeah.
Wilding. Police was man.
You see them with 5 dudes against the wall, with the dudes all got their pants at their ankles.
Wildin' in public on the main street, tripping. That's what I'm talking. What? They was way worse.
They pulled me into a group. I was coming from the bank cashing my check. They put me in a lineup with a bunch of brothers they had against the wall. I said, dude, I had nothing to do with this situation.
That's what I'm saying. Random niggas just grabbing random people just walking.
And he goes, where you coming from? I said, the bank. I just cashed my check. And he goes, he searches me, goes in my pockets, pull all my money out in front of all these dudes, basically making me a target for a future robbery. Because these dudes, there's a couple of stick-up kids in that lineup getting pat and frisked. I was so pissed. What you doing with all this money? I told you I just came from cashing my check. Thank you for showing it to everybody. Appreciate that. Watch your attitude.
Yeah, that's most. You saying most police ain't like that? I don't know what you talking about. You know the cool cops is the ones that ain't patrolling the hood. They ain't doing shit. The ones that ain't doing their job, them niggas cool. But the ones that be outside harassing niggas, all them niggas on bullshit.
If you harassing it in the first place, you're on something.
All of the police riding around the hood is harassing niggas. What are you talking?
I've had more encounters where they just left me alone than I had than that. But that was not my only circumstance where they overstepped. They didn't even have just a probable cause to get in my pockets. They didn't have none of that. And back then, I didn't know this information. I hadn't been through a bunch of law classes, so I didn't know he was violating my constitutional rights at that time.
And that's what they bank on. And it's another thing too. Every time I've ever had police encounter in my whole life outside of a regular car accident, every single time I've ever had police encounter that wasn't like me calling them because I was in a car accident, it's been bullshit. They either they either lied or they be on some bull. They be stay violating niggas' rights and they'll lie right in your face like it ain't nothing. That's why they could lie in court and just be acting like they don't know shit. When they do, they just be lying. I don't, man. Somebody gotta show me some good police, and don't show me no police saving no cat out no tree or no dumb shit like that.
Chris Chaos said, "Ask me where I'm coming from." I say, "Your mother's house, bitch." And them,
shit, they got you right there. Lock your ass up talking about obstruction of justice. You say that to them, they'll lock you up for obstruction of justice. Some weird shit. Some shit. How you lock me up for obstruction of justice?
I don't remember. I'll get the information because there are Fifth Amendment auditors that actually give a grade to police departments, and they have a bunch
audit the auditor. I watch that nigga like the Bible, nigga. That's why I'm telling you, nigga. I watch so many of these videos. But nobody can. The highest grade he'll get them niggas be like a C. Most of the time when you watch it, when the police still be doing underhanded shit when they not like.
But C is still passing though.
Yeah, it's passing, but but you know who the niggas that get to see? The niggas that get to see is the niggas that don't violate your rights, but they just talking to you crazy.
Yeah,
he'll get them niggas a C, like they talking to you crazy, but they didn't really fully violate your rights. Like he'll get them niggas a C, like or a C minus. Audit the auditor. I be watching that nigga faithfully, nigga.
Yes, Chris
I watch a bunch of them shit. Police Notes. I watch a bunch of them channels, dog. Like it's a bunch of them I watch. Like, go ahead. All
right, here we go. We're gonna hit this again. Hold up. Let me pull Chris off. What's going on, Miss Red? If you didn't hear me the first time, I did shout. I said, "What's up?" Much love.
Which there is a judicial law or judicial order that says that you cannot tape this building.
Can I see that order?
Yes, come on in. We're going to check your IDs too.
Oh, no, I'm not going in.
Oh, yeah, no. We're going to run you too.
No, that's all
right.
right.
Get your name.
No, you could have told her that law.
And everything. So come on in.
No.
Yeah, you're going to come in now.
But look how easily he lies. Like butter off the, like.
That's not a reason to detain anybody.
Well, it is for dinner. Come on.
It's really not. So I'm just going to stay here and continue recording.
Okay. You're going to come in and we're going to find out who you are and what you're doing here.
No, you're not.
Okay. All right, who's got cuffs?
You don't have cuffs?
After a small argument, Lieutenant Milazzo took Amanda inside.
Milazzo.
Meanwhile, Sergeant Jennifer Larson.
Milazzo, the asshole.
What happened inside was a fiasco.
A fiasco.
Lieutenant Milazzo was doing questionable things with Samantha's camera.
He basically kidnapped this lady and made her go inside the building if you was a regular civilian.
And tampering with evidence. He's messing with her video, deleting shit, messing with shit.
He deleted it, yeah.
As far as consent.
Well, it's already on.
It's familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
Oh, great. Why do we always get the crazy?
I don't know.
Oh, this uppity chick knows her rights. What's up with that?
Remaining silent.
That should have been an alarm bell to him. She knows her rights.
Pause.
She knows her rights.
Bro, this what I swear to God, I wish we could swap brains for one day, because sometimes I be wanting to think like you sometimes. I'm telling you, some of them niggas don't know the law. They think what they doing is legal.
Well,
this what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes they be thinking they legal. They really think they be in the right until somebody got to tell them, no, nigga, this ain't you tripping. They be thinking. That's why I said I don't know if they know the law or not. How they be moving, they think they be right because they on camera doing this, body cam and all that shit.
Okay. Well, the thing about it is, I believe him. He knows he's violating the right. He knows he was wrong. I think sometimes the ego gets involved, and he's purposely and willfully violating their constitutional rights. At least,
cool, right? Cool. Let's say that one dude know he violated her rights when he brought her inside. How everybody else joined in and act just as stupid as this motherfucker too? Like this is my point.
Situation. They can't step in and take over. Okay, I'm taking over. They're all going to be on the hook And we don't even know. We
Huh?
gotta see anyone if
Hold
anyone
on,
said something to him. It
hold
says
on.
anyone said something. To him.
Hold on, let me say this because most
Mhm.
police I know they ain't gonna say nothing because police they never say nothing when somebody getting they rights violated. This is why I say none of them ain't shit. This is why I wanted to watch this because I wanted you to see other police not do when your rights get violated. But let's go ahead and play.
All right, let's go ahead and hit that play button. I had to move my Instagram feed over because it was showing up in here.
For an ID. What the fuck is going on today?
I don't know.
Every crazy loon in the building is coming. All we're
Full
asking
moon.
is an ID.
We're asking for an
If you're
ID.
not gonna do it, we'll do a report and you can go on your way with your camera. Otherwise, I'm going to confiscate the camera and we're going to take it downstairs
what
and
crime?
we'll print you. Because you're suspicious.
Remaining silent.
It's going to be your last chance. We're going to take you downstairs. Then you will be arrested. We will fingerprint you and we will run you.
Pause. Now,
Remaining silent.
We're going to probably take
Okay,
it
man,
in front
hold
of the
up.
judge.
Okay.
He's going to hold her in contempt for.
now you see how the lady,
His back-
just head first into this man bullshit, right? With no hesitation. She just hesitated. She didn't even need to know the specifics. She didn't need to know nothing. She just jumped head. That's how she got involved. She just jumped. She just voluntarily jumped in that shit. Because he was there. The dude was there longer than her. He was there 30 years. She was only there 19. I think he is sergeant. She a lieutenant.
Yeah,
So why did she jump in that shit?
Who knows?
Because
But
they all do that goofy. They always do that. I'm telling you, I've never seen police tell another police, yo, this ain't right. Unless it be like the supervisor, could call a super, it'd be one of them situations. And I've never seen that happen in real life.
Always call for the white shirt.
I ain't gonna front in real life. I've never, but nigga, you call for the white shirt in real life, they bringing you to jail in Bridgeport. I'm telling you this right now, and a judge will stand on that shit somehow. They'll say you'll go to court thinking you're gonna beat it, and somehow you didn't. I swear to God, you think I'm lying? Ask anybody that live out here. But go ahead, push play.
Yo, Chris Cascos, hence Amazon's my best friend. After I got locked up, I ordered penal code books and simplified law books, and the ones the cops follow, and ever since then I can talk my shit and they can't do anything. So he learned the law, so you get to spit their jargon back to him.
Yeah, sometimes that shit don't even matter though. You can know the law and they'll still bring your motherfucking ass to jail.
Even people ask now is crooked cops are caught on body cam. These body cams are a saving grace too. They
still locking niggas up in droves on body cam, violating niggas' rights. I watch it every day. I swear, I'm not lying.
And
they
these
do
dudes
the shit.
don't ever win no lawsuits.
They be winning lawsuits. Yo, I swear to God, look, this is a theory too. They say that a lot of this shit, they just blowing our reparations money just on these cops, letting these motherfuckers run around committing crimes too. Because if you add up, they said it's like hundreds of $1 million a year these niggas losing money. They get sued every day for violating people's civil rights. I swear, if you look at people, I done watch people 1.something million, such and such. They be losing money all day. Half of these people that are watching these videos be getting sued and be losing.
I've been hearing a lot about the lawsuits, winning the lawsuits.
They be losing a lot, and it be millions of dollars every year. Like I think in the hundreds of millions, if I'm not mistaken. I swear, like it's a crazy amount of money they lose every year. Like, but go ahead, play.
Yeah, Chris says some of them be covering up. They legit actually cover up their body cams.
That too, or they'll turn them off.
Right now,
they be doing that and get away with it, and they ask them why you turned it off. They something happened. They be doing that.
All right, hold up. Let's get back to this, Joan. They think they're about to get to the girl.
Okay, you realize you're going to go to Cook County Jail for 90 days.
Yeah, this ain't long.
90 days for what?
Okay.
You have an option. All you have to do is show us an ID so that we can do a report. We'll let you go on your way.
I have an option.
Yeah.
We told you that before.
Because right now you're just obstructing and you're in contempt.
Obstructing what?
You're obstructing us from doing our job.
Remaining silent.
All right, cuff her. Let's get her purse. Get her stuff.
I don't consent
to
to
be
search.
rich.
Well, we don't care anymore.
She responded to Lieutenant Malazzo's threats with remaining silence.
Now pause.
Then
Let me ask you this, bro.
action.
This is
But she
just to
was-
ask a question, just to see where your head at. Now, after he violated her rights, he made her go inside the building,
Mhm.
violated her rights, right? She
Mhm.
refused everything. She just stood on her rights.
Mhm.
Do you think this nigga knew that he wasn't supposed to arrest her and still arrested her?
It's a possibility. He didn't have
But
any
see,
protocols. Yeah,
But he didn't. But the trick is, is he just it's one of the two. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know, because this nigga either did some dumb shit or he's incredibly stupid. A lot of them be dumb
might
as
be a
fuck.
little bit
Though.
of both. It
This
might be a little
and
bit
my
of both.
point. That's why I said when you asked me if I think, I don't really know, because when he took her to jail, he had to know you about to get sued. This lady know her rights. You had to come.
She knew
Like
exactly.
what is this? Like what
And
is
she made
this?
sure she repeated, "I do not consent to search," because it's an unlawful arrest as it is anyway.
Right. So
So, yeah.
my question, now where it gets tricky is, my question is this: when he decided to arrest her and you see she wasn't folding, like you wasn't scaring her into doing nothing. So why did you arrest her? You knew you did. If you knew you didn't have the right to arrest her, that's the part that confuses me. It's like these niggas some of them be thinking they legally could do this stuff. They be thinking that. That's why I said the auditors is necessary, because a lot of them be running around here not knowing the law, just violating people's civil rights every day. Like, go ahead, play.
Let me hit that play.
For a while. Shortly after, Samantha sued Cook County for human rights violations, including unlawful detention, intimidation, threats, unlawful arrest, misconduct in office, and illegal search.
Mm-hmm.
Although the trial process has been ongoing for several years, footage of the interrogation of the police officers involved has been released to the media.
Is it against the law to take pictures of a courthouse?
No, not that I know.
Okay. Is it lawful to arrest somebody for taking pictures outside of the courthouse?
No, not that I know.
Okay. Is there something
Okay, sorry.
So I gotta get every word because it's on video.
Are you familiar with this case at all?
Which case?
The case that brings us here today, that you're testifying in?
Yes.
Okay, and
You said
in a
wrong.
nutshell, what's the case about?
Oh, real quick too. Hold
I
up.
would say that Amanda.
Hold up. Yeah, Chris, while they were asking her if they thought she did a crime, the only time your Miranda, well, usually there's always a local policy dictating at every arrest they read your Miranda rights. But other than that, they only have to read you your Miranda rights prior to an agent of the government question you about the alleged crime. If they don't read you your right to remain silent before that, and she already invoked them. She said, "I remain silent. She knew her rights." So they didn't read shit to her because she wasn't gonna say shit anyway.
I know out here they I don't know if this like this everywhere, but out here when they arrest you, they ain't read goddamn Miranda rights, nigga. When they bring you down, when they get you to fingerprint you, they got the lady at the desk and they read you your shit there.
Yeah.
They don't, like, on the street. I've never seen them niggas read nobody.
Yeah, they don't.
They
Legally, constitutionally, they don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to unless they asking you shit. Even though these niggas out here be asking you shit and you answer it and it still don't matter. Like that's what I'm saying. The law is so funny that if the police don't gotta read you your rights, somehow if they ask you a question and you answer it, that shit's still held against you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be ill-gotten fruit.
They try that shit in court, nigga. They ignore all that goofy shit. That nigga said he did it. For real, trust me. They do it all the time. Like
he said, a ramen noodles and coffee diet for 90 days.
Facts, man. But watch when they start asking her questions about the law. Watch her face, like she just looked dumb as hell. But go ahead.
I guess I called you to say that she was outside videoing when she shouldn't have been. So she's saying we violated her amendment rights.
You're correct. When you say when she shouldn't have been, what does that mean? Was she doing something wrong?
Just something unusual, what us as officers would consider unusual.
Unusual, okay. Depending on where you are in the country, Mormons are unusual, right?
Just share being unusual is not a crime.
Do you get to detain Mormons in those places?
I don't know. People detain Mormons. I don't know if they detain Mormons.
Would it be lawful? Just because it's unusual?
No.
Okay. Is there something unlawful about recording outside of a building?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Let me ask you this. Was Miss doing anything illegal when she was detained?
No, I would say it was not illegal, unusual.
Okay. In order to detain somebody, what do you have to have legally? Do you know?
I do not know the law legally.
Pause.
Sergeant.
Pause, please. Man, that bitch dumb. She really don't know what you. When he asked her that question, he was looking for her to say probable cause. She did not know the answer to that. That's not her pretending not to know. She didn't know.
I think she knew, man.
Nah, bro.
She's successfully playing stupid, I think. Because even his line of questioning, the way he questioned her was leading up where the only answer you could give would be probable cause. He was like, "Was this illegal? Is this illegal? Do you know what that is? This wrong? Did she do anything wrong?"
Yeah, but do this lady seem smart to you though? For real, if you had to have a conversation on some real shit, bro, just listen to her talk. Even how she's answering these fucking questions. Do she seem like the brightest cookie, the brightest crayon in the box?
She sounded hella more smart when she was threatening that lady.
No, she just sounded aggressive. She just because she was lying. It's easy to sound smart when you just making up shit and you sounding aggressive. She just sounded more meek now, but she was sounding aggressive then. But she sound dumb. Like she don't seem like a smart person. Like
she doesn't seem like the brightest bulb on the tree.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if she don't know the law. But go ahead.
She knows they're guilty of what they're involved in. After 20 years as a police officer, we would expect someone to have at least some knowledge of the law.
What would you do if one of those people said to you, "What's the difference between arrest and detain?" What would your answer be?
Call legal.
Mr. Gorman, seated to your left?
No. Sheriff has their own legal.
Oh, okay. Their own legal who helps them understand things like the difference between arrest and detain?
Yes.
Gotcha. Was there a lawful basis to handcuff her?
Yes.
Okay, and what was that lawful basis?
Officer safety.
Did you have any reasonable suspicion that she was committing a crime?
Pause. Let me ask you this because you would know. Question. Is it legal for the officer just to be handcuffing niggas for their safety?
Random?
Just random people. Yeah.
If they have probable cause to detain you and they want to for their safety, they can put you in cuffs. But they have to have reason to detain you first. Yeah, you can't skip all that and be like, "Oh, my safety, come here, nigga, for my safety, I'm gonna just cuff you." Like, yeah, why don't you wear these bracelets, buddy? Just for my safety. For my safety.
In actuality, he probably believes that though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some of these niggas be believing this shit, man. I'm just making. I didn't read them. Make a wasted time. Ask me. No. Yeah, shit. I've never been read my rights ever, nigga. I've been arrested a bunch of times. Man, she was definitely aggressive.
With that rah-rah shit low. Now she sound nervous. She is nervous. She's sitting in front of a whole court.
Man.
Break the law, Project Pat. Oh, man, you called her Pat. That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Okay, spin the clip.
Ask her what she was doing and why she was doing it, just to get who she was and why.
You and I agree on that you had the right to ask her whatever you wanted to ask her. Did you have the right to put her in handcuffs?
For the security of the officers, yes.
Okay. What made her a threat?
her refusing to give any information that was requested of her.
Was she legally obligated to give that information?
When an officer has asked her for security purposes to give her identity up, yes.
It's hard
See?
to understand how
They be
someone's
believing that goofy ass shit. I'm telling you, they be violating people's rights, believing that dumb ass shit. I'm telling you.
I have.
Okay, what is that?
Terry
I'm not gonna
frisk.
say exactly. I don't
Search
know the
incident
law.
to arrest. I remember that from law
Let
school.
me just ask you this. A police officer is allowed to go over to anybody they want, demand to see ID, and if they refuse, they get to arrest them? Is that your testimony? Or detain them?
Now,
Can you say it one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure. Police officer goes over to somebody on the street. Let's call the person Mr. Plaintiff.
Okay.
Police officer goes to Mr. Plaintiff and says, hey, let me see your ID. And Mr. Plaintiff says, no. Is the officer now allowed to put Mr. Plaintiff in handcuffs and detain him?
I object. It's a hypothetical. It calls for speculation.
Yeah.
You can answer.
I do believe, yes, for officer safety, they do have
See?
the right.
Doesn't there have to be
Pause,
reasonable?
pause,
suspicion?
pause, pause,
reasonable,
pause,
that's
pause,
probably
please,
reasonable suspicion.
please,
I didn't
pause.
use that term. Reasonable suspicion of a criminal offense.
Bro, I swear to God on everything I love. Police be really locking niggas up like broke motherfuckers that don't like say you don't got no camera and no money. You just locking up broke niggas just all over the place and hitting them with bullshit charges and they just copping out to it because they don't got no money. They be doing that. That's why they don't know the law. People can't fight that shit. That's why I respect the auditors, because the auditors got the bread to get out. That's why they looking for that smoke. That's why I respect it. That's why I say you should be able to just go somewhere and just do something. I don't care if it's aggravating or not. Like, I don't really
Auditors-
give a fuck.
The auditors don't always have the bread to get out, but they're if they get arrested, they have the evidence already in play to get an attorney to take.
Well, let's say they don't. Well, let's say they don't got the money to get out. Fuck it, they willing to put their nuts on the line and
Yeah.
say, "Fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go through this process to prove a point." And even if it's just for money, they need to be. A lot of these cops need to be violated or took off the motherfucking the force. They should be cops because they be dumb as hell. And a lot of police think like this. I don't care what this ain't the. Yes, it is. It's most of them niggas is like dumb as fuck like this. Most of them, nigga. Most of them is dumb. I don't care what nobody say. Most of them act just like this. They get mad and start violating. If you talk to police, they be cool. Soon as they get mad, they'll fuck all your rights. They'll violate everything you. I swear. And this go for damn near all of them niggas.
Well,
Push play.
I'll put it play. City play button.
Or violated a law?
Because I don't know the law exactly.
We appreciate the sergeant at least admitting what she didn't know. But what the lieutenant is about to say will shock you.
It
If
will.
you could go back in time to the day that you arrested her, would you still arrest her?
So you're asking me if I can go back in time?
Yeah.
I don't know how I could do that.
Okay.
Lying ass devil.
Did, and you're asking me to suppose whether or not I can go back in time.
He's being argumentative. I'm surprised they didn't object.
So you can't tell me if you would still arrest her.
I can't tell you what would happen on that day if I went back in time. No.
Yeah.
Pause it real quick. Pause it.
She was
Pause it,
committing a
pause it,
crime,
pause
yes
it,
or no?
pause it. Now imagine being a smart kid from the ghetto with no money, right? And you know this police is arresting you for no reason. And you asking him questions and he answering with stupid ass shit like that. You know how frustrating that is? And you know you didn't. This is mad black people, son. This is mad niggas even white people too. I even gonna put it on color because they be violating everybody's rights for real. Because I watch white people, I watch them violate white people rights too. Like they just violate people, they get mad and them niggas get upset and just throw the whole Constitution out the window for how they feel.
Okay, all right, Project Pat. We already got that one. I don't trust bitches with no eyebrow. She's lighting the eyebrow area.
She don't got none, man. But yeah,
poor girl.
I be frustrated because you know why I be so frustrated? Because I ain't had no police contact when I stopped going to jail and when I stopped selling drugs, I ain't had police contact ever again. like a pullover, a ticket. I have nothing ever again. Right.
And
So I don't, this is just, I just feel bad for the other niggas that I know they out here violating. Like they violate people every day. And I'm not far. They could pull me over and violate my rights any day.
I mean,
for me not doing nothing. Like
I wasn't out there in my encounters with the police and the circumstances where I had police ego trip and wild out with me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing nothing wrong at the time. I had a couple of times they pulled me over. Usually when they pull me over, either I was slightly, possibly exceeding the speed limit. Don't recall for sure the circumstances, but most of the time they pulled me over and I usually had okay interactions. Usually.
Yeah, I feel you.
I've had some snooty, snarky.
I guess you gotta fit you. Maybe you ain't fit the right description for them niggas. Like me, nigga. Most interactions I had with them niggas was always like them niggas either doing some wild ass lying shit, or even when I was wrong. Like every time I ever been arrested, right? I really was selling drugs. I'm admitting it on TV. It's been over 20 years. I was really doing shit, right? But when they caught me, it was never. They arrested me for something I wasn't doing. Like, you get what I'm saying? At the time, I was really selling drugs. Like one time they arrested me. I'm in front of a porch. I sold all my drugs. They went and found somebody else's drugs and put them on me because I had money on. I got caught with no drugs. That's the first time I ever got arrested. Like as an adult. Like.
So they basically planted evidence on you.
Yeah, they planted evidence. Then they lied and said they was watching us, but they was lying. Police just be lying, nigga. I swear I'm not lying to you. To be a cop in the hood, if you tell me you ain't a liar, I know you a liar because you lying by telling me that. All y'all do is lie.
And I tell you, I know this: policing in the hood is different than the police in the suburbs and the police you encounter elsewhere. Police in the hood are usually way more aggressive.
Yeah,
way more
the police, but the police in the suburbs is the ones that ain't really doing nothing. That's why they cool. They ain't really doing no work. You know what I'm saying? They might pull over somebody drunk driving or something. That might be the worst of their troubles. Like they ain't really doing no work. But the police in the hood, they act like, oh, they so stressed. They really be, a lot of them fit a certain description. They be bullied. They be either bullied. They fit like a bully type description, or somebody that got picked on and want to feel like they belong to something. So they go out and take all their anger out on other people. You fit a certain description to be a police. Cause I couldn't be no police watching you violate somebody else's right. Not just sit there looking stupid and act like I ain't see it because you a cop. Like what? And they all do that. They all do that. Even the good ones. They'll watch another one violate your rights. I'm telling you. They could know you and all that shit. I ain't never say, yo, I know that kid. He's straight. But never.
Shit.
Never.
He said, I get a smart ass cop by some of my NYC ancestors. LOP call me the NYC bender. Pause. What's the bender? What was the pause for? Hold up. Hard pause. I never hit a hard pause in this episode.
Nigga, them New York police nigga is some of the grimy. You talk crazy to them if you want, nigga. They'll beat your ass.
Yo, I tell you, I don't know if I probably told this story before. I had a friend of mine who was doing ride along with Hartford PD, and he was saying, like, because he was a parole probation officer and shit. And he said when he was shadowing with Hartford PD, his parolees would always tell him, yo, Hartford PD, they'll whoop your ass. And he was like, come on, you're not whooping your ass. He's like, no, they'll whoop your ass. And he said he went with them. Every single person they talk to, they tell you something twice, maybe. They're not going to ask a third time. They're going to put the McGravis on your ass. And they said everyone that didn't comply either had a warrant, a warrant or a weapon. He said, out of all the people they put the grab
that's to
on,
clean it up. Is that legal to just be running around whooping on people?
Well, if they had probable cause to stop them and talk to them.
Is it legal to whoop on them though?
No.
That's called excessive force.
Or
so
if they
now,
hey, what's up, Jess? Much love,
bro. Let me tell you something. Ask any street nigga in America, anybody that's in any streets in America that done any street shit in America. Ask any street nigga, any hood in America This is a known fact. If you run from the police and they catch you, they whooping your ass.
Oh, yeah.
All that the nigga had a warrant, all that goofy shit the nigga try to clean it up with. Don't nobody. It's not legal to just be whooping niggas ass. Salute, Jesse. Salute.
He didn't try to clean shit up. He wasn't trying to make an excuse for people, but he did. He made
that was the buffer though. That was the buffer though. All the ones they ripped down is they had, but that's the buffer. Like it's still not legal to whoop their ass though.
You're stating no, but he didn't say it was legal to whoop their ass, but they had probable cause to stop someone and question them. They had the idea that the motherfucker probably had something going on with him.
That's not probable cause, nigga. That's a hunch, nigga. That's illegal too.
We don't know what the whole circumstance was. They had a reason to stop these niggas. Whatever it was.
That's what you say. I let's say I agree. Your story, you agree with that. My story is they know who them niggas is, and they just assume them niggas had shit on them because they know that's all that was.
If they knew who they were and they knew they had a warrant, that was not breaking the law. They could snatch them.
Oh no, that's cool. They could do that. That's cool. But I'm talking about the niggas that didn't have no warrants. If they know you and you got a warrant,
he said like legal. One person that didn't cooperate probably didn't have nothing. All the rest of them always has something. So that leads me to believe their whole reason for stopping them. They're not clairvoyant. They just did pick out of their head that these niggas is automatically going to have a warrant. They had a reason to stop them. They had a reason to talk to them. They had a reason to engage them.
That's what you get out of
you
that?
like to think. You like to if everyone had a warrant or some
nigga,
shit,
I would say listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you. Every time I got arrested, I was doing something wrong. But because I was doing something wrong, and you a cop don't mean you could break the law to catch me. And that's the shit they be doing. That's what I'm trying to get you to. Just because you caught, and that's what be happening. And this is probably what happened in these same scenarios. They be violating people's rights, and just because they find something, it was okay for me to violate your rights. No, it wasn't.
There's this thing called it's not okay to violate someone's right. If you get evidence for a crime by breaking the law, it's supposed to be ill-gotten fruits and insubmissible into court. That's how it's supposed to. But
it's not though. It's not.
I'm fishing near these.
Nigga, I told you I got arrested. I got arrested police by a narcotics officer who told me in a police report. It said I showed him the drugs. He told me he didn't want the drugs pulled off.
Yeah, I think you had told me that story before.
And that held up in court. So when niggas be talking that law shit, the law be different for certain niggas if you believe that or not. And I had a paid lawyer, and the nigga said, man, that shit shouldn't have got past. That shit shouldn't have got past probable cause.
Yeah, and it's crazy that the judge just let it go. He didn't catch it. The defense attorney could have objected and maybe put out the place that it seems that they excessive or question the officer in a route to get him to admit that there was no probable cause. But he already lied, so he's gonna back up whatever lie he put on his paperwork.
And everybody else is gonna back up the lie too. And this is what I'm trying. This is the foul shit that I'm trying to get you to see. When they be lying, they all be lying. They have all them niggas up there lying on you, and you'll go to jail for some shit you didn't do. That's fucked up. Yeah. Like when I be hearing people saying, "Oh, the police running around whooping niggas," man, fuck all them. I don't care if that nigga had 17 guns on him, nigga. You still dead ass nigga. When has it ever been okay for the police to follow the same rules that the street niggas following? Like y'all cheating and catch niggas because niggas outsmarting y'all. So y'all breaking the law, violate, putting drugs on niggas, all kind of man.
That's one of the reasons there was, I'm not going to say who said it. They were talking about on a podcast talking about how prosecuting attorneys should never be allowed to run main public offices because they're used to padding numbers and breaking rules and lying to make themselves look good or so they can win a case. That's why they don't make good leaders.
They police with a suit.
Well, they are. Prosecutors are top cop. They're the number one cops.
And I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. To be a police officer patrolling any kind of city where there's black people, you have to be a liar.
One. What is that? The One? What does that mean? I think she put an emote in there that's just not showing up for me.
That's probably what it is. Probably a unicorn or something, maybe.
That's probably. I think she does have an emote for her server.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open up the Twitch channel.
Yeah,
so I
don't care what nobody say, motherfucker. I can say I hate police because I don't never need them niggas for shit. Y'all don't protect black people, nigga. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all come after niggas get hurt. Y'all need everybody else to tell y'all what happened. Y'all don't really be you feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't really, the streets be knowing, nigga. Fuck that. The streets be knowing what happened. Y'all don't be knowing. Y'all gotta do all that running around and get people to tell y'all. Y'all don't be knowing shit.
It's called an investigation. They're not gonna know shit unless they clairvoyant. And they can see into the future.
Do some physical investigation like they do.
That's what they have to do. That's what they supposed to do.
They don't though. If niggas look, if niggas don't catch right, they'll gather up all the physical evidence, right? I don't know how it is nowhere else, but I'm telling you how it is out here. They'll gather up all the physical evidence. If they don't got nobody to tell them that you did it, you ain't going to jail. You'll be out here. Everybody know you did that shit. Facts, and I'm not making this up or none of that shit. They'll have all the unless it's like some DNA shit, like you know how you stab somebody, you leave DNA everywhere, your ass going to jail. But if they got you, they can have a gun with your prints on it, all that shit.
Yo, shout out to Jessie. That was Biddies. She hit me off with Biddies on Twitch. I usually keep the creator dashboard up in another window, and I didn't do it this time. But much love, Jessie. Shout out to Miss Jessie Yums, my homie. In real life,
play like the rest of this shit because I wanted to see because it's about to be the end. It's about to be the end of this shit. I just want to see the white dude go up there lying too.
He said, I want the whole circle of lies to meet themselves. And
I want you to watch his mannerisms when he up there lying. Like I just want you to see like his man to see if you think whether you think that he knew what he was doing or whether he just lied. But there's a difference between being stupid and lying.
No, I believe already from what I've seen. I think he knew he was wrong. He knew he was wrong.
Yeah, he knew she didn't know shit. That bitch was just dumb. She didn't know. She was just.
Much love. Thank you, Miss Jess.
She just thought he was right and just went off his lead and just jumped out the window. That's what that was.
Jessie rocking it high with the biddies. Much love. She said, "Shame on you." I opened up my other tab now. Only thing is, I got to click between three. I gotta today when we get off of here, I'm gonna fix this what do you call it? This HDMI hub. Switch it out for the new one. Shout out to Jessie coming in hot with Twitch with the biddies. Yay. Once I start doing if we start doing these through what do you call it? OBS, I could actually set up alerts where they'll show and we'll be able to hear them.
We weren't sure what she was doing.
Okay, so if you don't know what somebody's doing, do you have reasonable suspicion that they're doing anything in particular?
No.
No, but we have a reasonable response to ask what she was doing.
Right. Agreed. You could ask her what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And when she refuses to answer, are you now allowed to detain her?
Yeah, for officer safety.
Yes.
Oh, no, she did say yes.
That you get to detain people who are videoing.
You don't know. You think I'm just making this shit up, nigga?
No, I'll take your word for it. I believe it.
Are you familiar with the
dumb, man? Some of them don't be lying. Some of them just be stupid. They don't be knowing the law, like especially you been there long. You ain't going over that shit. Yeah, right.
Unless there's
fresher course. Yeah, right.
Or
that's about all I know.
Okay, all right, good enough. You said that's about all I know. All right. Now there was somebody else who asked you the same question that I just asked you about your familiarity with the Fourth Amendment. Who's in this room right now? Do you know who that person was? My client. Miss Sanford, didn't she?
I don't recall.
And it's all on camera.
Are you familiar with the Fourth Amendment? You don't remember that?
No.
Now he's straight up lying. Now he lying right there. He know about the Fourth Amendment.
I can say it. I just don't recall.
It's already on.
You're familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
Oh, great. Why do we always get the crazy? When people act in a way that is not in their best interest.
Yeah, not doing what I want you to do.
How is she acting that was in her best interest?
She didn't do what I asked.
Well, at
Man.
any time, all she had to do was identify herself. We could have done our report. All you have to do is show us
No, that's my rights. I don't gotta identify shit.
and everything could have
No.
gone the room.
And if somebody were to threaten you that unless you comply with their demands, they're going to put you in handcuffs, would you automatically necessarily comply with their demands?
Yes.
No object.
You would.
Calls for speculation.
He was able
Cause
to
for
answer.
speculation.
So you would. So even if there's somebody who is acting as a law enforcement officer, giving you an unlawful order, threatening you with detainment or arrest or 90 days jail, if you don't comply with their unlawful demands, you would still comply?
Yes.
Alrighty. Is that what you expected her to do, to comply?
Yes.
Is there a law that requires people to identify themselves when requested by law enforcement?
I don't know.
This need to be studied,
Who
nigga.
picture?
This shit diabolical.
Who did?
Man,
You don't know who
But
deleted
it's-
their pictures?
It's his job to know.
By the time
they
you
don't be knowing, bro. They really don't. That's
deleted
why
people?
I don't know if he lying or not. They don't be
As
knowing.
far as I know, they were still on there.
You
Oh,
grabbed
he
her
lying right there. He lying like a motherfucker, right? He definitely erased that
at that
video.
point until you were in front of Judge Peter Felice. Did she ever hold her camera again?
No.
Okay, so you had it the entire time.
Yes.
Didn't Judge Peter Felice talk to you about whether the pictures had been deleted?
He asked for the memory thing so he could delete them.
See how many times he blinks? That's a big sign that he's lying.
You just said that he asked you for the memory card because he wanted to delete the pictures. Is that your testimony?
Yes.
Okay. And if he were to testify at some point in time that he absolutely, categorically did not delete those pictures, then would you want to change your answer as to whether you or one of your
You want to like not
people
lie?
did?
I'm gonna object. Calls for speculation.
Take a sip of this coffee. Throat's a little
No
dry.
one had custody of the camera but me.
Would it have been lawful for you to delete her pictures?
I don't know.
What do you think?
No.
Are you allowed to go over to people's pictures and delete them?
No.
Without a court order?
No.
All right. That would be a violation of which amendment? Do you know?
Fourth?
No.
Or fifth?
In fact, you said to her that they take it not so lightly. It can either be an incident report or you can go to bond court. Remember saying that?
No. They take it,
Lie like a. She probably
That's
don't
all.
remember her the lie she
it'll
told.
either be an incident report or you're gonna go to bond.
Possibly.
What do you do if somebody says they want to talk to a lawyer and you have them in handcuffs?
We allow them to call a lawyer.
Do you keep asking them questions?
You're supposed to stop. Once they invoke their right to an attorney, you're supposed to stop asking.
Stop asking,
Tell me
right?
the case in which you would continue to ask questions
Once they
of
said,
somebody in custody after they ask for a lawyer.
when you're violating their
If we're doing an
constitutional rights.
investigation, we're going to ask.
I got you. Okay. Do you know which amendment it is that allows people to demand a lawyer? Do you have any idea?
No.
Have you ever read anybody the Miranda rights?
No.
You've never read anybody their Miranda rights?
No.
Have you ever arrested anybody
No.
other than Ms. Berquist?
No.
He's lying. 20 years and he never
and you
arrested
don't know the
anyone?
Miranda rights.
He might not have. That's why he ain't had no cuffs.
Not offhand, no.
Um,
That
When
nigga
you
ain't had no
arrest somebody,
cuffs.
you have to advise them that they have the right to
He
an
ain't had
attorney.
no cuffs, bro.
You have to
that
advise
nigga-
them that they have the right to an attorney.
He
You
didn't
have to-
have no cuffs.
They cannot
I
afford an
was
attorney
wondering when
unless
he
they
asked
try
us,
to
you
do that.
ain't got any cuffs? I was like, what, you don't have a cuff?
No.
You have a
Yeah,
cuff?
Somebody said
Well,
they
he
want
is the
to talk to an
supervisor.
attorney.
He is a supervisor.
Right.
He's a
Answer the
lieutenant.
questions,
That's what I'm saying. He a sergeant.
or do you have to
She
call
a
lawyer
lieutenant.
before you want to ask them
Well,
more
the
questions?
lieutenant is higher.
Which
than
one
the
is higher? All right, so
And
he's higher.
He
Yeah.
got bars on his
You don't know
shoulder,
if you're allowed
Lieutenant
to
Yeah.
bars.
ask questions of somebody in custody after they ask for a lawyer.
Yeah, well, she's the sergeant. He's a lieutenant.
How long have you been employed under? Cook
Sergeants
County
are
Sheriff?
commissioned and lieutenants are supposed to be
27
non-commissioned
years. I
officers,
know
at least in the
you only
military,
became
and I think
lieutenant
it's
recently.
similar with the police setup.
How long ago did you become a
Yeah, I'm
lieutenant?
pretty sure it's probably damn near the same for real.
22 years ago?
You've been a lieutenant for 22 years and you don't know the Miranda rights?
Yes.
Oh, so he's the lieutenant. She's the sergeant.
Mm-hmm. He got the bars on his
How long
shoulder.
did you
And
serve?
hers will be rockers and shit on her
I've been a
sleeve.
sergeant
Yeah.
10 years. It will just be coming up in
How long, have you,
9.5 years.
how long have you been working for the Cook County sheriff's office as a law enforcement officer of some sort in any capacity?
19 years and 10 months.
What are the Miranda rights?
Our Miranda rights. I don't have, I would have to read them to you from a pre-written.
Okay. But you never told her, matter of factly, that she's going to go to jail for 90 days if she doesn't give you her ID?
I don't recall that, no.
Well, did you or did you not? Or do you not know?
I do not recall that.
Is that something that you would do and say?
No.
Although the case is still open, it is clear from the evidence that the police made a completely unjustified arrest against Amanda and violated a dozen human rights.
That's why Amanda.
That's it. You can pull that down now. Yeah,
doing
that's
the
it.
shit out of them.
Now,
We'll
with that being shown, right, nigga, it's one or two things that's extremely terrifying. Well, it ain't terrifying to me because I don't, like I said, I don't fuck with police. But y'all either extremely stupid or y'all just lying and just running around violating people's rights because you want to. Which both could be true.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit of both ignorance, and I think they were in court. They were playing stupid, and the attorneys were asking them the questions in a specific manner as to point out the direction they needed to go in, and that they did the opposite of what they were supposed to do, which the attorney did a good job at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they was coached and who were on the other side of the motherfucker probably told them just don't say this and that and don't admit to this. Just say you don't know if you don't, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I think
or you admit to this.
Admitting to the crime, and if it's deemed a crime, would open them up to civil lawsuits, where if they don't admit to it, the only recourse they have is to get money from the state, which you're going to get more money from the city than you'd ever get from the cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Facts
so
that they just trying to sue the city, but the fact is the police. This my issue, right? How do y'all just allow this kind of like mediocrity to just run around the streets, patrolling the streets and acting like they some kind of authority to regular civilians? Like, how do y'all allow this kind of stuff to just happen?
Well,
like,
he wasn't a patrolman. He usually ain't in the streets. He was stationed at a
yeah,
spot.
but I bet you, I'm willing to bet money if you grab even a patrol niggas that be outside in the street and question them the same way and ask them, they gonna know the Miranda rights though. They'll know them shits.
And what I'm thinking, both sergeant and lieutenant, they weren't used to addressing people directly. They're supervisors of people who are the people workers. And she might be telling the truth. She forgot shit. She don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. Now the trick is, but the thing is this: if you didn't know, why would you, before you ask anybody, why would you pull the trigger on that arrest? You didn't know shit. You and this bumbling idiot. Neither one of y'all knew nothing. So why would you go through with it if you didn't know nothing? You should at least ask somebody else. Like, I don't get it. Like,
see, it would have, and usually in a circumstance, the person making this error would be a line officer, and then they're supposed to be the ones that come in and correct the situation and fix it if they're wrong. But they're supervisors, and for some reason they're managers, but they don't got white shirts. So I think they're non-beat people are probably higher ranking, because usually the supervisors will have white shirts.
Yeah,
that's what, like when we watch a lot of the auditors, that's what the auditor, or if you watch somebody getting
called a white shirt. Yeah,
call a white shirt. I want a white shirt.
Yeah, and a lot of, the crazy shit is I seen shit where the white shirt pull up and didn't know shit and just allow the arrest, and they still get sued. Police be tripping. Man, if I start sending you videos of police violating niggas, nigga, you'll be sick of me, nigga. I'll be sending many of them shits.
I had that dude,
Man.
my boy Psychotic. He used to send me videos all the time. He loved them auditors. He loved them.
Me too. I'm in the car with your boy. Me and him in the same car. I love the auditors, nigga. I be like, because the whole thing, they not breaking the law, and they should be able to do what they doing.
And in the normal circumstances, they are allowed to do what they're doing, and when they're not, and they're arrested, they wind up having a circus, and they want to be, the cops want to be in the funny papers on the fucking.
But even if they don't, the thing is, this what happens to a lot of auditors. Even if they don't get arrested, it's still some goofy ass conversation, and the police still be trying to get ID out of these niggas and still be sit there lying. They just won't arrest them. They have a long dialogue and just won't arrest them, but they still be trying though. They be wanting to, but as soon as the nigga say call the supervisor be like, nah, you can't arrest this. We've been through this with this nigga. A lot of times it be that. We've been here with him. Don't arrest him because you're gonna win some money. You gonna win.
Yo, I saw one auditor. He was flying drones above the barracks. I think it was in Connecticut, and they came out and talked to him. And one of the people was getting a little frisky with the bro. But then the white shirt came out and told him, "Nah, he's good. We got you. Fine, sir. Yeah, leave him alone. We know this guy.
Leave him alone. You can't do that. The shit is public property. Like it's public property. Like you can't do. I don't even like. I'm not even for like. I wouldn't do no shit like that. I'm just not with the police. It be people that be really like minding their business. Police be violating their rights. I'm not just talking about auditors. Like people that just be driving, they just be violent. Just why we pulled you over? It'd be 6 different reasons. Oh, because of this, nigga. What? Which one is it? Just confusion. Just you lying. Like
what you do is we're gonna do. We're gonna detain them, and then we'll figure out what for later as we find shit.
That's what happens a lot of. Yep, that's what happens a lot. Because let's be honest, this is America, man.
This is America.
If you pull over most people and you thoroughly search a lot of, now I ain't gonna say most people, but just certain people of a certain age, you gonna find some shit. If I ride around the suburbs and I just pull over white people, young white boys all day, you think I ain't gonna find no weed?
You gonna find a stem,
you gonna find shit. Like, but that's where it gets tricky because a lot of the arrests they act like, and all the black people commit most of the crime. Like niggas just out here commit most of the when you even go to jail, most of the people in jails it locked up for little shit.
Yeah,
that's why they got certain sections for the violent crime niggas. Like most of the niggas in jails locked in level 2 jails locked up for bullshit. Like it ain't most of the people in there running around on some savage shit. That's cap. I'm saying even gang, a lot of niggas that's in the street, most of the time they be getting locked up and be for little bullshit. Like,
yeah, I think you want to start winding it down. We hit our hour.
We at the hour. Yep, we there.
Yeah. Hold up, let me throw on some tunes. Hey, I got to shout out everybody who came through the podcast. I appreciate you folks. Nothing but love. The folks that came through on X that have been hanging out with us, much love. Please come back every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. We do this podcast every Sunday. Jesse, thank you. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Chris Chaos. Shout out to Brickface and all the other awesome people. Miss Red came through. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and hit one of those interaction buttons and let us know you're here. I'll see you later on, and I'll come back and go through your comments too after the fact. But all the music is in the links in the descriptions. Okay, hold up. I didn't even want to play Time of My Life. I wanted my Murray's joint. This is my song right here.
I like all them shits for real. I ain't going front. We gotta start playing some more Nino too.
Yo, all I got is one song from Nino from Spot.
That's why I wonder where his music is at.
His Tamika said his producer and his homie they're working at releasing the stuff.
Oh, I bet.
We're gonna be putting them out. Yo, son, welcome to the broadcast coming in hot from Twitch, Sunshine. Hey, y'all, what's popping? But hey, listen, thank you for coming through on the Water Gang. This is the Hard Pause Podcast. Your boy Julian Black here with Quarter Water TV here every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Much love. Miss Lovable in the building. Much love. Thank you, girl. Yo, Miss Lovable, I am gonna try to link up with you, maybe play some Fortnite and stuff just to let you know I do suck. But it'll be fun. I got a couple other cats I need to start playing gaming with. But hey, listen, stay positive, stay blessed. Come through to the Hard Pause Podcast every Sunday, 5:30 Eastern. Much love.
Things possible. Coming over, strapping all my drinks and smoke. Not trying to fuck that home, girl. You got to go. I'ma say this so blatantly. Keep the broke ass hoes away from me.